If I'm anything, I'm a minimalist. I like to take the least amount of gear as possible when I go to shoot a job. Now, this job I took like 3 lights. I'll show you the case here really quick. So I had the AD 300, two of the AD 100s, my filter set, which is extensive. I kept these from the AD 100, or the, I'm sorry, the A1s, the Profoto A1s. I love their filters, but man, they're expensive. They're just like ridiculously expensive. But as you can see, they fit perfectly, and they're tight. There's no issues with them. I use pretty much the entire set of the Profoto filters and so forth with this because I like them so much more. Anyway, so I was going to the Poconos. It was about an hour away to shoot an album cover for this duo. They sell really well in Japan, I believe it is. But anyway, they did this new album cover, and they wanted something special because they had a Grammy nominated guitarist on the album with them, and it was supposed to be really incredible. Anyway, man, the challenges I had, and a lot of the hotels in the Poconos are older, and they were done with the big martini glasses for tubs and indoor pools and jacuzzis and all that kind of stuff. But they're older and a little run down. They're showing their age. I'm sure they were spectacular when they were young, but when I got in there, it was just a darker hotel room, and it was like 2 floors down to then there was a big piece of glass looking down into the jacuzzi / pool, whatever you want to call it. And somebody left the sauna on in that area, so it was unbelievably hot. Okay, enough bitching. so upstairs, they wanted something, special in the room because, it had a blue kind of theme to it. So I threw the blue gel on it and lit the back in blue and lit them with just one light. I didn't even pull out the second light. Hopefully I got the type of image they were looking for, and it was this type of environment I guess they were looking for. So I'm confident I did decent shots, but for me to look at them and to go, ew, because of the environment, not because of the photos. I hope, anyway. I haven't really gone through them yet. But then they went downstairs into the pool or jacuzzi or whatever it was, and I was going to shoot down on them through this glass floor, which was older, so it was messy. But there was a skylight. So I'm waiting for them to get in there, not realizing that the reflection from the skylight on this glass, they were in there already. I didn't even know it because I couldn't see them. So now the challenge is, okay, if I can't see them, how can I focus on them? So I literally got down on the floor. And the funny thing is, I wasn't going to take my 28 millimeter. I just took the 35 and the 50 APOs. And thank God I took the 28 because I really needed it when I was down on the floor, because I needed that wide area. But after I got my eyes adjusted just a little bit and I moved them to the blue stripe of the reflection, you'll see it in the video, I could see them a little bit, which helped. I was able to manually focus that way. And boy, if there's any time that manual focus came in extremely, I needed manual focus for this shoot. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts. Autofocus would have never picked them up. Now, the other thing was, well, I'm thinking, I have to be right against that glass with my lens to be able to get this shot, otherwise I'm gonna get the reflection. Not thinking that, okay, that reflection's coming down, but if I strobe it and it's brighter there than it is up here, the reflection will go away, which it did, thank God. And I didn't realize this for a while. I was on the floor for quite a while shooting because I'm thinking I'm gonna hit reflection. But, you know, I got up and accidentally did a quick trigger just to see what the light was, and I'm thinking, oh crap, the reflection's gone. Anyway, it was a challenging shoot, but I just wanted to share it with you. You know, I did video of it, and you know, I'm hoping the photos are good for their sake, not mine. But anyway, here's the shoot. Enjoy. You know, I love to show you my mistakes as much as my wins, but hopefully this was a win and not a mistake. Anyway, enjoy the shoot. I'll see you. Bye. Most of these Pocono resorts, these little love nests, were done in the 50s and 60s, and some were done in the 70s. But the retro styling, I don't. Anyway, that flash there was the kicker I'm using to turn that back blue. They want a blue theme to this, so you know I'm just using 180, 100 with a gel on it for the blue tone. Up front, I have the 8300 with that easy lock. This is the easy lock that's made for the 300 mount. And I don't know what is easy about this, but I'm telling you, every time I take that down and put it back up again, it is so hard to put into place. I don't know what the hell it is. Maybe it's just me, but it's a very, very difficult softbox to open and to lock into place. Anyway, that was the first image. You see the behind the blue, the gel fills in really, really nice. I think I did like 2 photos to get, you know, the right look that they were looking for, and that was it. These still need to be tweaked just a little bit, but it's a really good starting point, you know, for something to edit with. And they're working. You know, they're happy with the look. This is what they wanted. You know, when you're in this kind of room, in this kind of environment, you know, sometimes it's extremely challenging, and you have to listen to the client, obviously. So, you know, they want pictures on a blue pleather chair or couch in this case. All you can say is, okay, and do your best. This, I'm using one light, that's it. It does have a grid on it because I want to control it as much as possible. And honestly, I don't know. There is a mirror to the left of them right now. And, you know, believe me, that grid is going to help control so you don't get spillover into that mirror, which would then cause reflections everywhere. And if you notice at the very top there's a skylight. And this is a white and blue striped skylight. This will come into play later. Remember that. I threw him up on the couch just to get some kind of dimension to this photo, but I still don't think it works. Now, I'm using the 28. Thank God I brought it. I wasn't going to bring it because I was just going to bring the 35. This is a glass floor looking down into the hot tub / swimming pool. And that blue and white stripe is what you're seeing from the reflection off the skylight above me. Now, the problem is I couldn't see them. You know, this is the photo with my lens pushed against the glass. And I just have the softbox right on there. But I don't know if you noticed it yet, but they're in the pool already. I didn't even know it because I couldn't see them because of the reflection. So the other part of that is, okay, you know, my worry was, okay, I'm going to shoot down into the glass and get a reflection, but that's why I'm so close to start. But when the strobe goes off, the area that they're in is going to be brighter than what it is above, so the reflection would disappear anyway. Not realizing this, I was against the glass for quite a few shots. Now I have the second light, that blue light, as a kicker down going through one of those windows, pointing at the back of them. It's set low, but I just wanted, a touch of blue because that's what the client wants. I'm giving them what they want. Now, obviously, these had to go through some edits because it is a rundown place. You know, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. It needed some work because I can't show it just the way it is. Now, the other side of that is there's mirrors on the left side of that pool, which, again, caused some issues. With that grid, it really controls light. You don't have to worry about it. Now, I'm just putting the video camera right down because I'm going down in. And that's the only way to get it without the reflection. Anyway, so the blue light I'm going to keep on even though I'm down there, just to add something to these photos that is blue, other than this baby blue that's in there. And I did edit the blue in Photoshop to pull it out just a little bit more.